Screen actors, in this video you're going to learn how to achieve instant presence on camera without effort. This one tip alone will make you more compelling to watch because you'll be showing up as an actor with more relaxation and ease. Stick around to the end because I'm going to show you how to apply this immediately to your next self-taped audition. I'm Louis DeBianco and this is my channel, Screen Acting Success. Visit this channel when you're looking for tips, techniques, and secrets to help you become the exceptional screen actor in demand who works a lot. If this is your first time visiting the channel, then depending on whether or not you get value from it, if you do get value, give the video a thumbs up and click subscribe. Now, in order for you to get the most out of this video, answer this question first. Which is more important to you as an actor? To learn as much as you can about the technical aspects of camera storytelling, or to focus most of your energy on emotional preparation? If you answer tech, you're right. So am I saying that emotional preparation is not important? Not at all. But I do know that in many classes and trainings, it is overly emphasized to the point where the technical stuff is completely ignored. How do I know that? Well, I see too many examples every day of inexperienced actors who are pushing, working too hard to bring emotion to their scenes without any clue about the technical skills necessary to communicate those emotions powerfully. There are many technical aspects of camera acting that you should study and learn. But today, we're going to focus on just one secret, and here it is. Change your eye line to change your status in a scene. Huh? Are you joking, Louis? It seems too obvious. It seems like a no-brainer. Well, let's take a look at that. Let's explore for a moment status in a scene. Dramatic communication and dramatic storytelling is all about change of status. In any scene, as soon as the scene begins, there's some kind of power struggle. And one character is struggling to become more dominant than the other. If not struggling, working elegantly to become more dominant. And by the end of the scene, one or the other, or neither, will achieve that dominance. Now, by changing a camera angle that forces the actor to have a different eye line and a different relationship to the lens, the actor's status changes. Let's see some very strong, obvious examples from well-known productions on film and TV. Here's the first one. This is a moment from Game of Thrones. And in this particular scene, the actor's status is, what do you think? If you said neutral, you're right. The actor is on equal footing with whomever he's looking at, whoever happens to be in the scene with him. So that is achieved by having a direct eye line with the lens. His eyes are at the same level as the camera lens. Let's look at the second one. Totally different statement. That is Bruce Willis from a wonderful older movie called 12 Monkeys, and the camera angle is a very high one, so that the actor is forced to look up at the lens, and the character becomes very vulnerable. That person's status is very low. In addition, the angle of the camera is on a slight tilt, which makes the character's status even weaker, unstable. And now, this one is from The Matrix. And in this one, the camera angle is a very low one, and the actors are looking down at the lens. The result, their characters become ominous, threatening, powerful, with lots of authority. That's great if you're on a film set and the director of photography is manipulating the lenses and the angle of the camera. But what about you at home when you're just doing your self-taped auditions? Let's take a look at these three images side by side. You're looking at a YouTube genius. That's an understatement. This young man's name is Marques Brownlee, M-A-R-Q-U-E-S B-R-O-W-N-L-E-E. And look him up on YouTube and you'll see that he goes by the moniker of MKBHD, and the HD stand for high definition. I took these images, these stills, directly from a course that I'm studying that he teaches at masterclass.com. I highly recommend it. It's not a free course, but man, will you learn a lot that will take you, help you to take a giant step forward in your acting technique. The course is called How to Make Videos That Go Viral. And these three stills come from a demonstration that he does in the course where he shows you how he just changes the level of his lens and it automatically changes the story that his image is telling on camera. He's not emoting anything different. He's not saying anything. The camera is making the statement for him. The image on the left, he is at eye level with the lens, and it's a non-threatening, neutral status. In the second one, the camera is at a higher angle, so he is looking slightly up at the camera. The result is that he actually, in his own words, becomes more likable. Huh? Yeah. You should play this again and again until you start to see that. His character seems more vulnerable, more approachable, because his status is a little lower than ours. He becomes totally non-threatening. And in the third one, he has lowered his camera so that he's looking down into the lens, and that achieves a sense of power and authority. We look at him and we can begin to see we're dealing with an expert, someone we should pay attention to, all without dialogue and without having to exert any extra physical energy or movement, just changing what the camera does. What will happen to your work if you begin to practice this kind of thing with a scene partner? You practice it again and again. Play around with the camera angles. Look at the lens at eye level. Look at the lens from below. Look at the lens from above. And then play these back and take notes about the different stories that you're telling, and you haven't used a script. You haven't actually done anything except make these technical, physical adjustments. I'm going to put a link below, by the way, to the article that I read where I got these clips from the different films and from the Game of Thrones. Read the entire article because it goes in depth into all of the different ways that changing camera angle and eye line will affect how you come across on camera. If you've gotten value from this, then please leave a comment below so that more people get value from it and more people will actually find the video. Also, if you've gotten value, give the video a thumbs up. I'm going to put another link below to a free resource for you, which is my ebook on self-taping mastery. This is not a 4 or 5 page book. It's about 21 pages, covers everything you need to know to take your self-tape auditions to a whole other level. I even give you a complete diagram of my studio setup that you can duplicate at home if you want to. You'll also find another link to my latest online course, which is on self-taped audition mastery. And this gives you everything that you need to know about how to act in front of the camera and all of the technical stuff that you need to know. It takes a much deeper dive than the ebook does. As well as that course information, you're also going to find that I'm offering you some incredible bonuses, including another separate course on live auditions, totally free if you enroll in this one. So just check out what I'm offering, and if it's not for you, no big deal. But definitely download the book, the ebook, because that is free, and you should start applying what you learned from it yesterday. Once again, if you haven't already subscribed, do it now. And if you got value, give the video a thumbs up. And your comments are always welcome. I always love to end my videos with this reminder. Whenever you have a script in your hands, always feel it first, then speak the lines. If you feel it, then you say it, you'll probably mean it. If you do all three, chances are that you'll book it. Go out and create a stellar on-camera career for yourselves. Please let me know about it so that I can celebrate with you and share your win with the world.